Hi, my name is Adam Heverola and welcome to this month's Flowers What's Next. We are transitioning from summer to autumn. We don't like to transition, but we are going to do it. We're using the last vegetables of summer with these beautiful autumnal color flowers, and it creates a stunning moment. So I picked up the last of the season's vegetables, and I really love to create a vegetable design with flowers. This is representing the end of summer, so let's get that together. I have a basket that I just have at home. I'm lining it with just a Ziploc. Honestly, I would have used saran wrap, but I didn't have any, so I'm gonna make do with the Ziploc. And that's just in case any of these, when we pierce them, if they start to leak, I wanna make sure it's not onto the actual rattan. And then I'm just gonna put paper towels underneath as well. All right, so let's start building. We know we want to do one of these gorgeous eggplants off to the side. We can balance it with some zucchini. And we're just gonna keep building this up until we're really comfortable with the design. Angles are what we want. We have cucumbers, zucchinis, eggplants. Just keep building it up until we have beauty. I think we want this one in the front. These eggplants are gorgeous, aren't they? So beautiful. And then we'll put some of these in. Let's put this to brace that so we get that beautiful side of it. Lots of garden items. All right. We still have these two, but maybe we won't need them. Let's see what happens. All right. This is a decor that is not going to be meant to eat. The apple peeler. So we're going to use this to create holes into our vegetables because I have these plastic water tubes that we're going to put flowers in, as well as these glass ones. You can get these at a craft store. You can get them online, wherever you like. So the key is to just core it down, and then a water tube is going to fit right into there. And it's okay if they're extended a little bit because we're going to have the tomatoes on top of it. So let's just go ahead and core some of these. So now that we have all of the tubes inserted, just fill them with a little bit of water. If they're unstable, if your container that you're putting them in is too difficult and they might be moving, we don't want them to move, you can take some skewers, just cut them and put them right through each other. And that way you are guaranteed that these are not going to move. Again, they are not meant to be eaten. They are meant to be enjoyed to end the summer and welcome autumn to us. So I just have a few skewers in there, but I think it's good. And we did add a couple of tomatoes where we paused because I wanted to put some of the water tubes in them as well. Now we're going to take the other ones and we're just going to stack. This is where it's going to be interesting in the sense of we can cover up some of these tubes and really show all the end of summer beautiful vegetables that we have. I love the stem. Even when the tomatoes are falling off, I think the stem is just so perfect for the end of summer. And these colors are a great representation of what the summer was and what we're welcoming in. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit and we will do the flowers. Now that we have the tubes in, I separated the flowers. And what a great combination for summer ending and autumn starting. We have these beautiful beiges and whites, all of this color, and we're gonna create magic. So let's start with our big cremones. I think these are absolutely beautiful. The trick of this design is we're gonna wanna take all foliage off so we can see through to the flowers below. So we're gonna put all of these in to kind of come up. The trick of this design will be that we don't block the vegetables underneath. So we wanna make sure that we can still see them. All right, super excited about these. These are called, look how beautiful these are. These are called barista roses. A fun fact about these, on the farm when they're just starting to grow, somebody goes in and puts a paper bag over every single one of these on the farm. So when you look out in the field, it's nothing but paper bags. The reason we do that is because it changes the color. If this hit sun, it would never be this beautiful color. But could you imagine having the job on a farm putting brown bags onto all of the rose heads? That is dedication like no other. All right. Because these are so special, these really do need to shine. These need to pop out. Again, the foliage comes off, and let's let these have their moment of their own, because I think that they deserve it. They're stunning, and why not? Next, we have our champagne cushion mums. So we're just gonna grab a few at a time, cut them, and put them right in. This is great for Thanksgiving. Imagine having a table, a trough, of all these vegetables and these flowers just growing out of them. You will be the talk of the town. Making sure we always get them in water. And don't forget the back. I'm putting some flowers back here, so that way we don't forget that we have to showcase everything. Next, we have our beautiful white buttons. These are a great transition of the colors, and it's really going to make the purple of the eggplant pop, and that's what we want to have happen. Let's put that in that tube down there. Break a couple off, put them in their own tube, just to carry this white through. Super interesting design, super interesting concept. Please keep sending me photos. I love seeing what everybody is doing out there. It makes me so happy that you're taking these ideas and actually creating something for yourself. And now we have our white sprays. We're going to take these off individually. And these we're just going to pop in. We want these to have room to open, of course. We got to have that negative space that we talk about all the time for these to do their magic and open up so everybody can see the full beauty of them. Don't forget the back. We want to make sure that's covered. And we have one more, and I'm going to put it in this back tube. Our ruscus. This will do well out of water for a little bit. So let's just cut small pieces. And what we're going to do with these is we're just going to go in and make sure none of that paper towel is showing. We really want to just cover up all of our mechanics so they can't be seen, and it adds like it's on a bed of foliage. So what do you think? We're saying goodbye to summer, welcoming in autumn, and this is the greatest combination, the last vegetables of summer with beautiful colors of autumn. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you do this at home. Remember, like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.